Page 27, Blues for Wynton Marsalis. You can read about him. He's a contemporary trumpet player. He's very good. He really is. But he doesn't just play jazz. He plays classical trumpet also. He's really amazing. I encourage you to go listen to him. Listen to his recordings. But they're giving you a pattern, another pattern for the left hand. And this is another thing you can add to your library of patterns. When you want to do something with the left hand besides whole notes or whatever, you can experiment with this. And this is simply that. Watch the phrasing, because the first note's separated. That's really the only thing here that we need to talk about. This is a jazz style. We're going to play this in a jazz style. And I don't see anything tricky about it. Your right hand will move around a little bit, but you got plenty of rest to do it. You got time to move, so it's not a big deal. I'd like to try this out with you. There are settings at the bottom of the page if you have an electronic keyboard. I do recommend on this one more of a jazz style drums. But try the big band and see what you think. Now this piece is using the 12-bar blues progression. It doesn't start till measure 5 because the first line is just an introduction. It's just getting you going. It doesn't count. But if you look at the Roman numerals underneath, those are the chords, the chord numbers that are being used. The first line is 4 measures long. It's 1 chord. Got 4 measures of 1 chord. Remember our progression? Then in the second line, you got 2 measures of 4 and 2 measures of 1 chord. And then the last line, we get the 5, 4, and then 2 measures of 1. It's a 12-bar blues progression. More of a jazz style piece, but it's a blues, I guess we're just using a blues progression, is what it is. Now they say at the top it's lazy. I don't know what lazy is. You decide how fast lazy is. I think, to me, lazy is like a 1, 2. It's kind of a moderate speed, or slow, moderate speed. It's not fast. It's just kind of a nice, like that. Maybe that's too fast. Maybe. Decide how fast you want it to go with the melody, like starting on the second line on measure 5. How fast do you want that to go? And then once you decide how fast that goes, then the first line, that's how fast you go. It's hard to tell how fast to go when all you have is this bass, because that part can go any speed. In some pieces it'll go really quick, and other pieces will go really slow. So play with the melody when you're trying to figure out how fast you want to go. And then you can start it at that speed. So you go ahead and do the dynamics. I'm just going to play it. I'll give us 4 counts. Let's play this slowly together just to check the notes and the rhythms. And once you learn it this way, you can go back and improvise on it. Have fun with it. Experiment with it. You're going to start out with the left hand here. The right hand will come in here eventually. Okay. 1 and 2, and ready and go, and 1 and 2. 1 and 2, and 3 and 2. 1 and 2. Now there's an acoustic jamming at the bottom. I'd like to play that along and have you play what you just played so you can hear what the two things sound together. So go ahead and put your hands where they go. And I'll play that acoustic jamming part. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 4 and rest.